Hi, I'm Anna the Hurricane Julaton, and you're watching D-Source TV.
Y'all know the name D-Source.
You've definitely represented well for the Philippines, and then now you have an opportunity to fight in your hometown. I've heard Alan Tremblay talk about that. Can you elaborate on that for us?
I hear it's in the works. As I was preparing for the last fight, Alan and the rest of my team have been trying to keep everything private and make sure that I focus solely on the fight. From the brief conversation I've had with Alan in terms of me fighting in the Philippines, I'm supposed to be reading a couple of emails that's been transferring back and forth, and he says, look forward to possibly having a fight in the Philippines later this year or early next year.
Since you dispatch your opponent so quickly, I mean, do you plan to jump back in there and fight right away, like a quick turnaround? Because yeah, you definitely look like you didn't get touched at all or anything.
I'm thankful for the activity. That was my third fight this year, and I feel like it's done a lot of wondrous things. I mean, boxing is just such a cesspool of just not only history but just technique, and just being able to learn about the art and the craft and learn more about myself as a fighter. And I feel like just being able to have that type of intensity in terms of the activity has been able to just broaden everything else in terms of how I look at boxing and how I see myself in the ring. So I feel like it's enriching for me. I feel like I want to continue on with the sport with a lot more passion, a lot more velocity, and I feel like I still have a lot more to cover in the sport. So.
Absolutely, and I was telling you a while ago, I was curious how that last fight in Argentina, the heartbreaking loss to Jessica Marcos, which was marred with some controversy. I was curious how that would affect you, and then right now it seems like you're actually pushing harder. Like that didn't even derail you at all. Can you talk to us about how that fight has affected you?
Just me. I like to see myself as a student of the sport, and it's so deep, it's so rich, and I'm lucky enough to say that I've experienced to be able to have a world title fight in my own hometown, and on the other side of it, being able to go to Argentina and fight in someone else's hometown for the world title belt, and it's just broadened my insight in the whole boxing world. So I love it. There's just so much more to it. I mean, just now, even with the training, it's more than just train, eat, and sleep. It's like studying, just trying to reinvent myself, and it's a beautiful art. So being able to have that experience, I don't take any of it back. I learned a lot, not only inside the ring, but a lot of the politics that happens behind, and a lot of the way people who are involved and see how they act, with certain situations and circumstances. So I feel like just being able to have that experience, I like to use it later on in life. Being able to just kind of spread the knowledge, talk about it a little bit more as I try to refine myself a little bit at this stage. But yeah, I'm ready to go.